Imagine turning your kitchen scraps into something truly magical, nutrient-rich fertilizer that makes your plants thrive. This is the power of vermicomposting, a method that utilizes the incredible appetites of earthworms to transform organic waste into black gold. Unlike traditional composting, which relies solely on microorganisms, vermicomposting harnesses the power of both worms and microbes. These little helpers break down food waste, paper products, and yard debris at a much faster rate than conventional composting. Vermicomposting is like creating a miniature ecosystem within a bin. This bin becomes a haven for earthworms and beneficial microorganisms. Together, they work in perfect harmony. They transform your organic waste into nutrient-rich castings, also known as worm poop. This incredible substance acts as a natural fertilizer. It supercharges your plants with essential nutrients. Whether you have a sprawling garden or a single potted plant, vermicomposting offers a sustainable solution. It reduces your environmental footprint by diverting waste from landfills. Plus, it provides your plants with a potent, natural fertilizer. So why not invite these little composting champions into your home? They will reward you with a bounty of benefits. Let's delve deeper into the fascinating world of vermicomposting. Discover how you can easily harness its power in your own backyard. Earthworms are the true heroes of vermicomposting. These humble creatures possess an incredible ability to consume and digest organic matter. Their digestive systems are specially designed to break down complex materials. What remains is a nutrient-rich substance that enriches the soil. Earthworms are not picky eaters. They feast on a variety of organic materials. These include fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, tea bags, shredded newspaper, and cardboard. As they consume this waste, they grind it up into smaller pieces. This increases the surface area available for microbial decomposition. Their digestive tracts are home to a diverse community of beneficial microorganisms. These microbes further break down the organic matter. They release nutrients in a form readily available to plants. Essentially, earthworms act as tiny composting machines, processing waste and transforming it into valuable fertilizer. But their impact goes beyond simply breaking down waste. Their movement through the composting bin aerates the material. This is essential for maintaining optimal oxygen levels. This aeration also prevents the buildup of harmful anaerobic bacteria. These bacteria can create unpleasant odors. In the next section, we'll explore the speed and efficiency of vermicomposting compared to traditional methods. Time is of the essence when it comes to composting, and vermicomposting emerges as the clear winner in this race. Traditional composting methods like hot or cold composting rely solely on microorganisms to break down organic matter. This process can take anywhere from several months to a year or more to yield usable compost. Vermicomposting, on the other hand, significantly accelerates the decomposition process. Thanks to the voracious appetites and efficient digestion of earthworms, vermicomposting can produce finished compost in as little as a few months. Imagine, in the same time frame it takes for traditional composting to just get started, vermicomposting can already reward you with nutrient-rich castings for your garden. Furthermore, vermicomposting operates efficiently at lower temperatures compared to hot composting. While hot composting requires high temperatures to effectively break down materials, vermicomposting thrives at room temperature. This makes it an ideal method for indoor composting, even in smaller spaces like apartments. The speed and efficiency of vermicomposting make it a practical and rewarding choice for gardeners of all levels. You don't have to wait long to reap the benefits of your composting efforts. Next, let's delve into the treasure trove of benefits that vermicomposting offers, particularly the exceptional quality of worm castings. The real prize of vermicomposting lies in the treasure it produces, worm castings. This black gold is far more than just decomposed organic matter. It's a potent, natural fertilizer brimming with essential nutrients that plants crave. Worm castings are richer in beneficial bacteria, enzymes, and humus than traditional compost. Humus, a stable form of organic matter, improves soil structure, water retention, and nutrient availability. Worm castings release nutrients gradually, providing a slow and steady supply of nourishment to your plants. This gentle feeding method prevents nutrient burn. It encourages healthy root development and robust plant growth. But the benefits of worm castings extend beyond their remarkable nutrient content. They also possess natural growth hormones and beneficial microbes that further enhance plant health and disease resistance. Your plants will thank you with lush foliage, vibrant blooms, and bountiful harvests, ready to experience the magic of worm castings firsthand. Let's move on to some practical tips and troubleshooting advice for maintaining a thriving worm bin. Section 5. Troubleshooting your worm bin. Maintaining a healthy ecosystem. Like any ecosystem, a worm bin requires care to thrive. Understanding key factors can help you troubleshoot issues and keep your worms productive. Unpleasant odors indicate an imbalance. It could be due to overfeeding, excess moisture, or poor aeration. Add more bedding like shredded newspaper or cardboard to absorb moisture and improve airflow. Observe consumption and adjust feeding. Pests like fruit flies are attracted to food scraps. Bury food scraps under bedding to deter them. Maintain consistent moisture. A healthy worm bin should have a pleasant, earthy aroma. Worms should be actively moving and reproducing. Now that you understand worm bin maintenance, let's clarify the distinction between vermiculture and vermicomposting. Section 6. Vermiculture versus vermicomposting, unveiling the difference. While often used interchangeably, the terms vermiculture and vermicomposting have distinct meanings. Vermicomposting, as we've discussed, focuses on using worms to decompose organic waste and produce worm castings. It's a method of waste management and soil enrichment. Vermiculture, on the other hand, encompasses a broader scope. It involves the cultivation of worms themselves, not just for composting purposes, but also for breeding, raising fish bait, or even as a source of protein for animal feed. Imagine vermiculture as the umbrella term. Vermicomposting falls under that umbrella. It is a specific application of vermiculture principles. In essence, all vermicomposting is vermiculture, but not all vermiculture is vermicomposting. Now that we've clarified the difference, let's meet the stars of the vermicomposting show. The worms themselves. Section 7. Meet the composting crew, choosing the right worms for the job. Not all earthworms are created equal when it comes to vermicomposting. While many species exist, only a few are well suited for the confines of a worm bin and the task of rapidly decomposing organic matter. Red wigglers, or Eisenia foetida, are the champions of the vermicomposting world. These composting superstars are renowned for their voracious appetites. They consume their weight in organic matter every day. They also reproduce quickly, rapidly expanding their population within the bin. Another suitable species is the European nightcrawler, or Eisenia hortensis. While not as prolific breeders as red wigglers, they are known for their ability to consume larger amounts of coarser materials. When choosing worms for your bin, it's crucial to select a species specifically bred for vermicomposting. These worms are adapted to the conditions within a bin. They are more efficient at breaking down organic waste. Now that you've met the composting crew, let's roll up our sleeves and learn how to build them a comfortable and productive home. Section 8. Building your worm oasis, a step-by-step guide. Building a worm bin is a simple and rewarding project. You can easily create a comfortable home for your composting companions with a few readily available materials. Here's a step-by-step guide to get you started. Materials. 2 plastic storage bins, one slightly smaller than the other, a drill with a 1/4 inch drill bit, bedding material like shredded newspaper, cardboard, or coconut coir, water, red wiggler worms, instructions. 1. Prepare the bins. Drill several drainage holes in the bottom of the smaller bin. This will be your worm bin, where the worms will live and work. The larger bin will serve as a collection tray for excess liquid, known as worm tea. 2. Create the bedding. Mix the bedding material with water until it's moist but not soggy, similar to a wrung-out sponge. Spread a layer of bedding in the bottom of the worm bin. 3. Introduce the worms. Gently add your red wiggler worms to the bedding. Allow them some time to burrow and acclimate to their new home. 4. Add food scraps. Bury small amounts of food scraps under the bedding. Avoid adding too much food at once, as this can lead to odor problems. 5. Maintain the bin. Keep the bedding moist and add more food scraps as needed. Harvest the worm castings every few months. by gently scooping them out of the bin. Congratulations, you've successfully created a thriving vermicomposting system. Finally, let's explore the broader environmental and educational impact of this remarkable practice. Section 9. Nurturing nature, the environmental and educational impact. Vermicomposting extends far beyond the boundaries of our backyards. It's a powerful tool for environmental stewardship and education. By diverting organic waste from landfills, we reduce methane emissions, a potent greenhouse gas, and minimize our reliance on chemical fertilizers. Vermicomposting also teaches valuable lessons about the interconnectedness of nature. Observing the transformation of kitchen scraps into rich, fertile soil fosters an appreciation for natural cycles and the importance of composting. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting your green journey, vermicomposting offers a practical and rewarding way to make a positive impact. It connects us to the natural world. It empowers us to become responsible stewards of our planet. So why not embark on this enriching adventure? Embrace the magic of vermicomposting. Witness the transformative power of these humble yet mighty creatures. Your garden and our planet will thank you for it.